I made it pretty far up this thing, then I realized I was just holding the camera and not recording. Because I came all the way from the Jeep, which is like, oh, here, you can see it between the trees there. It was a 6-minute hike across that field to get over here, and I got to the rocks and I was all excited. I didn't even start the camera up. So, let's do a little adventure. I hear an airplane too. Oh, right there. Oh, cool. My dad will get to see this. Now, I don't claim to know everything about airplanes, but I think that's an older airplane. Let off the gas right there. That's neat. I lost him though. I kind of equate that sound difference. You've got the newer airplane that's like a new car, can go really fast and not make a whole lot of noise, you know. From older planes, just at like cruising altitude, you know, like a 67 Mustang or some shit. What's this? Huh. It's some very, very red granite up there. Somebody must have been digging in that hole there. It doesn't look like something an animal would have done. Not there. See, it's, whoa. They closed this off, that trail that went back there. You could have driven back into that low area down there before, but people left broken bottles and you name it, so they closed it. And I haven't been over here in, oh gosh, a long, long time, because well, even after they closed it, I tried to come out here with my dog, and it's so full of ball cactus, and, well, various cactus, really, but it's everywhere on the hill up here, and I ended up carrying the dog back. We barely even got up the hill, and he was looking at me like, I don't want to do this. So I never brought him back here. We had other places that we could go. That's kind of cool. See the layer of like quartz on quartz, I think, is what you're seeing there with the different levels of clarity. I think I'll keep this one just because of that red spot in it. All I have is the pockets I have my stuff in, but it doesn't matter. Well, I got pretty warm. It's like 70 or something now. Yeah, 70. But 70 at 9,000 feet is pretty warm. Okay, we're on top. This is kind of one of them where the top isn't the neatest. It's the low edges that are pretty cool here, but the top is a little bit bland as far as the texture of the rock goes. The views are outstanding, but I look down as much as I look over. So I think, see, where's that's Terriol, South Terriol Peak. I'm just, oh, there's Madacat Road, I think. No, that can't be right. Madacat Road's got to be further back this way. Well, let's adventure along here. This edge of it is probably my favorite spot because the texture going this way is really neat. But then there's places down the hill that way where people have dug out quartz and it's spilled out all over the place and stuff. But it's hard to get to now, so nobody comes up here. I think I need to put some SPF on my lips again. And it might be in my pack. Dang it. Yeah, I did. Okay, well, I don't want to get my lips burnt either, so I think I might cut my adventure a little short here. I remember you can't get to that one without going down to the flats and then up that way, and then you can get up it that way. It's actually really cool on the other side of that rock, so maybe some of this I don't remember that well because it's been like 5 years. We've been up here 10 and it just flew by. But very smartly, really, they started limiting some access about 5 years ago. Weird. Oh, wow. Look at that. It's some smoky quartz up here. Man, that was a... oh. Oh. Tell me I didn't almost just beeline for that. My whole hike up here, I felt like I just went straight to that for no reason. I had no reason to go this way. I was even telling myself, go down, go around, you know, and I came this way and I found that. I don't know. But it put me in a really good mood. Oh man, I'm gonna clutch this thing home. You can't dance with a devil on your back. Yeah, I can't get that way without going down, so Ooh, that really goes down and fast. Wow, okay. Rethink the plan now. Do I want to spend a little more time up here or not? I got 45 minutes of exercise in. That's 15 over my goal. But now my goal is more crystals. I don't know, that's a long ways to go. Down and over that way. I think I'll just sit in the shade for a moment. Reflect upon the excitement. That's so cool. And it's broken too. It's the high tip of it that was on there is broke off. Or never completely was, you know. But you can see that three-sided. Actually, one almost see all the sides of it that way. Six-sided. It's like not even though. That's why I think the sixth side is kind of broken off, but still, that's an amazing find. Huh. Looks like somebody was digging in there. Oh, that sounds like a big airplane. I guess everything sounds kind of big when you're tucked in one of those holes. Oh man, I can't lose this thing. I gotta really keep that in. Put it in my rubber cap for the camera there. I just went in a circle, didn't I? Yeah. Okay. Well, I think I'll end this video and take some pictures before I head out. Or actually, maybe I'll just prop the camera over here and yeah, that'll work. Rocks in my mouth. We have some things that are kind of coated in layers here. I found one and a nice crystal up here just now. Updating some of my friends. They're like, I posted pictures coming up here and then nothing. I get signal on top, so it's like everybody waiting. Sorry about that. Now, the one place I had found that had like a quartz dig in it. Gosh, this looks so different now. I think it's actually on that other thing over there, not this bulbousy one, but that tip that's over there and with the trees on it. It's up there. So like to walk to that one, you'd be better off parking at the road down there and hoofing it this way. Very cool. You can't dance with a devil on your back, so shake it off. So shake it off. Oh, it's sun. I realized I was feeling a breeze in between, on top of the rocks, but in between is gone. Oh boy, it's downhill there. I guess I gotta trace my way back, really. You can't just go completely choose your own adventure out here. There's quite a few rocks that are like that, even the ones that I would take Bentley to, where there was just one way you could get up them, and any other way you could fall off of them. I hope they got good rocks to climb in doggy heaven, because that's all he'd want to do. Nope. Oh, nope. I almost had that, but I couldn't drop the bottle. I didn't want to, I guess. Not when I can strain and try to make it. Oh, I just love this kind of stuff. It gives me energy. I still have the excitement of a child when I'm in places like this. And that's the only way to live. I'm kind of surprised there wasn't any lizards. And I dropped the bottle anyway. Oh, here we go. Guess I should bring the video camera up in here close too. It smells so good. I'm trying to pin like what it's familiar to. It's sweet, and it kind of has like a sourness in the air, like a sweet and sour drink from a little ways away that you just smell the sweetness and a little bit of the hints. I think in any of these areas with dead trees, I can almost smell what to me is like a turpentine kind of smell from the gases coming out of the trees. And the longer I've been here, the more I smell that and nothing else. So some of the smells, when I'm sniffing the air, I'm getting that, sourness in the air that I'm so used to, that I don't really smell pine trees anymore. I smell the gassy scent they put out. So, which is weird, but I guess I've 10 years nose blind to it all. Now here's a dig, right where they found some quartz. So this is a lot like what is over on that other rock pile. It looked a lot like this, except that it's tucked into a notch. And it's like you could just pull rocks out of that notch endlessly. But that is damn hard to get to now. Looks like somebody drove on the rumble strip on the highway or something there. You could hear it go. Whir. But it's neat how it goes. Very reddish quartz, or granite type. Actually, I guess I'm just calling it whatever I want to. I haven't looked that up, but then boom, it's white. And then you see the whole mound change over to white rocks, just like that. And that's just weird. I read this book a while ago that was written in, I think it was 1951, where a geologist came out here and decided for the current administration at the time if they would look for gold or, any metals and stuff, precious stuff in this whole area from here up to Breckenridge and the mountains up there. It was amazing listening to a, truly educated geologist talk about this area they call the Puma Hills right here. Aptly named for the cats that murder things at night in them, but that's besides the point. It's just a geological hodgepodge. And then I found that crystal. It's just it's a hot spot. That's for sure. Not real fond of that anymore. Walk this little drainage out. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Okay, I gotta have one of my mints. I need something to make my throat produce so dry. I'll bring anything along. I just grab something from my Jeep to make my saliva produce. Glad I wore the Keen shoes today, because the old Denali's would not have cut it. Well, we're at 10:54. I think our thunderstorm chances started to go up at like 1 o'clock. So this poofy stuff ain't gonna do nothing. Poofer's gonna poof. Okay, I gotta check this out. I was just saying, like, I should still probably start heading back, but I really want to check out some of this. As you see, it's all this bubbly bubbly rocks coming down, and it just stops. And then on this side of the ravine is back to red stones and quickly the white again. And I mean, that's just after it went from red to white once already over there. You know, like, if you get really close, this stuff has this kind of, what I think is like quartz layers in the granite. And then boom, the same thing, but it's red colored. You don't have to be a master geologist to kind of see that you're just on this hodgepodge of different rocks. And it hodgepodges, according to that book I read, it hodgepodges more in this area than like any other area in Colorado. And that's why there's so many of those markers to denote the studies they did drilling down into the rock. Okay, I gotta go across the hill, not down it too badly. But first, set that down. I absolutely loaded my shoe with rocks and dirt crap just a minute ago. I hate that when you kind of scoop it up in the air and you can feel it land in the shoe. Okay, I'm gonna head towards the shadow right here, basically. Oh, those little pink lozenges are one of my favorites. They just instantly make my mouth water good. Pink lozenges from when I was a kid, and anything sour, honestly. I just pop something sour in my mouth. It just becomes a point that you drink and drink and drink, and it doesn't quench. Okay, well, I think we'll stop the video. It's just kind of a walk across this hill all the way back to the Jeep. So, if you tuned in this long, thanks for tuning in. Audio.